Ever since we were kids, we've known what we've wanted. It's one of the great joys of childhood. We know what we want, we know who we like, and we definitely know what we don't want. It's only as we get older, into our teenager years and beyond, that things start to get murky, and we start to lose sight of what's important to us. We start to feel lost about who we are and why we're here. And I'm here to tell you that it's not your fault. And I'm also here to tell you that it doesn't have to be this way. My name is Tashawn Fernando. I'm a teenage life coach and high school teacher, and today I want to talk to you about the philosophy of process over outcome. Now, as a teenager, you have been taught, without you even realizing, that the important thing in life are the outcomes that you get. It's the money that you make. It's the job that you get. It's the friends that you have. It's the boyfriend or the girlfriend that you end up with. And I'm here to tell you that that's all garbage. That's all mischaracterization. That is a mistake that we as adults tend to make. Because when we look back on our lives and we try to connect with what has brought value to our life, that's what we see. We see, it was my friends that really helped me get through that tough time. It was my grades in high school and in college that helped me get a good job. It's the amount of money that I make now that helps me live this good life that I'm enjoying so much. But that's not really true. Grades, trophies, follower counts, that's just the price tag. Your effort is the currency that makes them worth anything, right? The only reason any outcome has any value behind it is because of the process behind it. I want you to take a moment to think about somebody in your life that you idolize. Maybe it's a celebrity, maybe it's an author or a YouTuber, maybe it's somebody that you know, somebody in your family or a sibling. And I want you to think about why you idolize them. Maybe they're a good person, or maybe they're really successful, or maybe they're living the life that you want to live. But behind all of that is all of this work that got them there. It takes a lot of work to become an honest, good-hearted person. Especially in the world that we live in today, it takes a lot of work. You have to be intentional. It doesn't just happen by itself. It takes a lot of work to become successful in whatever field you're in. Whether you're an actor, or you're a writer, or you are a blue-collar worker, or you run a business. The reason we value those people in our lives, the reason we value trophies and accolades and follower counts is it's not because of those things themselves, but because of what they represent. Hey guys, if you're vibing with this message right now, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your feedback helps me bring you more value with each video. Thanks, and back to the show. Chase trophies and you'll slam into your talent ceiling fast, but learn to chase reps and your talent grows wings. As a teenager, you are going to have your natural talents. You know what they are. Maybe you're really good at talking to people. Maybe you are really good at listening and picking up on people's feelings. Or maybe you're really good at math. But whatever talent you have, whatever it is that you're good at, if you're just chasing the trophies and you're not chasing the practice, it's going to be really hard, because at some point you'll hit the ceiling of your talent. And if you're chasing the outcomes, if you're chasing the trophies and the affection and the admiration, and you stop getting that, then you'll probably do what most people do and just quit. If no one told you that what's really important are the reps that you put in every day that you go to practice your instrument, or you go out there and you practice on the field, or every day you go home and you do your homework. I know it sounds boring, and it probably sounds really, really lame, but that is what brings value to your life. That is what actually gets you those things that we see. The trophies and the follower counts and the money and the fame. You don't just have those things. You have to put work to get there. And there's nothing wrong with wanting those things. I want those things too. I think those things are great. But you have to learn to realize the truth of the matter is that all of those things will come if you can master the work it takes to get there. If you can put emphasis on the work, if you stop caring about what the outcome is, you don't care if you win or lose. You don't care if people like your art or not. You don't care if you get the grade or not. What you care about is studying right and studying consistently. What you care about is practicing day in and day out. What you care about is learning day in and day out. And those outcomes will come. And the best part is when they don't come, because there will be periods where they don't come. Because life is not easy. You will get knocked down. You will fail. The failure won't hurt so much. Because the point isn't to win. The point isn't to succeed. The point is to put in the work. Right? The point is to go to practice today. Whether you win or lose, doesn't matter. The you in the mirror today is last year's habits rendered in 4K. When you're looking at who you are and who you've become, don't make the mistake of thinking that the choices you make today are going to change who you are today. They will change who you are tomorrow. And the choices that you made yesterday are what set you up for who you are today. So if you look at yourself and you're not very happy with who you are or where you're at, that's not you. That's who you were yesterday. That's what you did yesterday. Those are the choices that you made yesterday in the past. And who you can become, that is untouched. That still remains to be seen. That depends on what you choose to do today. And as you're looking at yourself and you're making changes and deciding who to become, be ruthless with your routine, but gentle with yourself. Because getting down on yourself, judging yourself, saying nasty, mean, hateful things to yourself in your brain is not going to make you any better. Well, I'll take it back. It might make you better for a little bit, but it won't take you very far. Because eventually the self-loathing and the self-hatred will put a stop to any progress you could make. Because you'll get to a point where your life starts to get better, but because you hate yourself so much, you'll think, I don't deserve this. I'm not someone who can live a good life. And you'll self-sabotage. It's a tale as old as time. So you have to be intentional about being kind to yourself, about being understanding, about extending yourself grace. Literally saying in your head after you mess up or you make a mistake, it's okay. It's all right. I just gotta try again. Be ruthless towards your process and kind and loving to yourself. Thank you guys for sticking around. If there's a particular topic you'd like to hear me cover next, please drop it in the comments. And if you want to stay connected on a more daily basis, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at lifecoach_Tashawn. See you next time.